Welcome back. It is coming towards the end of June, so hopefully that means the long evenings will soon be filled with glorious sunshine and soaring temperatures. That's at least what the autocue says, so it must be true.
For wine lovers, all the good weather means it's the perfect time for rosé. With us with some premium options is wine expert and summer tipple enthusiast, David Whelan. Good morning to you, David.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
You've been called worse, haven't you?
Oh, I'm absolutely. I put that on my epitaph now. That's very good.
I am a big fan of rosé.
Well, you know, the whole excitement about rosé is worldwide, everyone absolutely rolling into it. And like in France, they're absolutely lolling it up like with great gusto. And America, it's become huge.
Is that really?
And in Ireland, we're slowly kind of tuning into it. Like we still have a little bit to go, but we're starting to appreciate there's kind of two styles of roses around. There's the kind of the blush wines that are pretty much everywhere, and they're sweet and not terribly great. And then you've got these more drier style roses, which are wonderful with food and are just like a really good white wine or a really good red wine. Now we're starting with a sparkling wine, so we thought we'd bring a bit of bubbles to the show. So this is a Crème de Loire from a great producer called Bouvet-la-de-Bay in the Loire Valley. So it's not a champagne, but it's a sparkling wine.
Is it like Prosecco or Cava?
This is much more like a Cava. So this is bottle fermented. So Prosecco tends to be a little bit fruity, a little bit softer, a little bit riper. This is very more like a champagne. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Will we just go out after here?
That is absolutely
It just has
gorgeous.
the taste of summer.
This is France's most awarded sparkling wine producer. It was owned by Champagne House Tagentil for a long time, and then the family fought over who owned what, and they sold it on. But it's an amazing seller. It's amazing. So if you wanted an alternative to champagne, this is as good as you'll get. So it's just like a pink champagne.
What's the price?
This is €24.
Delicious.
So it's really delicious.
Well, you know, I'm not the wine connoisseur now, but that is
well,
very,
I don't know. I
very...
think that's you're being hard on yourself now.
I think you're right,
I think you're moving up the ladder quickly.
That is beautiful.
There you are.
Are you
Great.
a fan of that?
I'm a big fan of that. Bouvet is really blue chip.
Very nice.
Okay, so it's for a special treat at 24.
For a special treat. Now the roses we're pouring are a little bit on the higher end, in all fairness, but if you want a really good food-style rosé, you go to Provence.
And this is a gold-winning...
This is a gold medal winning, multiple gold medal winning one.
Wow.
And it's a wonderful lady winemaker called Emmanuel Baud.
What a feast.
And on her property, there's actually artifacts going back to where they're making wine back to 600 BC. So it's a very historic part of the world.
600 BC, they were making wine?
Making wine, absolutely, yeah. It's
Absolutely. It's amazing they got that done, isn't it?
Like building, everything else.
But down there, what you get is this lovely, crisp, dry roses, and this should be treated like a white wine. It should be served fresh. You always want it as fresh as possible, so you want 2018 vintage. And this is made with a blend of Grenache, Syrah, and a little bit of Carignan. And it's lovely and fresh and crisp and dry, but really mouth-filling.
That's sharper than the first one. I know the bubbles aren't there, but
that's designed to go with food. But I bet you were salivating when you ingest the wine and swallowed it. Were you?
Well, I was, James.
There you are. That's what you want. There you are. See,
oh, that's nice.
That's the wine doing its job. So it's designed to go with food. So you should be having some kind of
dry
fish.
though.
Or you want that dryness with good food.
You want that time.
You absolutely.
You said 2018...
You're going down a step on the ladder now. You're going up now, you're going back down again.
David, you mentioned about the vintage and saying keep it as fresh as possible, as new as possible. This is 2018. But that goes against what we would be thinking, that great bottle of wine is years old.
Correct. So with white wine and with rosé wines, we want to drink the freshest vintage possible.
Right.
That's largely the rule of thumb. I mean, there are exceptions.
And the price point on that one,
This one is €24.50. So it's premium, it's organic, it's very small production, and it's very groovy.
Beautiful.
Love. What's our next one?
So now, if you want a bit of bling, and this is the one that all the people all over the world drink up in large volumes, is Miraval. So this, of course, is Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's winery. So,
right. I never knew they had a winery.
They have
I didn't
a winery,
either.
and they have a very large vineyard as well.
Do they still own it together?
They still own